Good morning. I just left the bathroom and I decided last minute to pull open my camera and make a video. So this video would be about PUNS. I live in Illinois and I have a special needs adult. He's no longer a child. And we have a list we can sign up to get additional services as our special need child transition to adult and services.
So here is like a definition of what PUNS is. I found some documentation that I had picked up or, went to a class, and I figure I'll just kind of, screenshot it so you can kind of see and get the full understanding and then see the words in case you need to Google search them for yourself or learn more information out.
So, I could not find any videos or how-tos or real-life scenarios of how PUNS work, process, step by step. So I'm just gonna make my own. We've been on the list since Trevor was 18. He's now 26, 25, 24, whatever. He's been on the list about 5 years. And they pulled our name this year and they just now having me come in. So I'm gonna break down this video and break down all my steps and to try to help someone navigate this process so that they don't go wondering like I did. I've been so confused, don't know who to talk to. It's so hush-hush because there's money involved.
So I ended up digging through a bunch of my old emails, and it went as far back as 2014. So then I decided to take a screenshot to kind of share. And it looks like we started out with one organization called Day One Pack. And I guess they were the government agency that provided different classes and information and updates on how this process worked. And I'm assuming they are the ones that helped me get signed up. I do remember them coming to the school and taking all of our information and signing us up. So I'm sorry I did not record that particular time. Like I said, I wasn't even sure what it was. I had heard about it and I just assumed it was something that we needed to do, being that we fell into the autism category. And then I had different people, names and numbers. And like I said, I would reach out ever so often saying, hey, are we on the PUNS list? How do I sign up? Everyone keeps telling me or asking me, are you on the list? I'm never not sure. Am I on it? Because now I know that you get a letter in the mail every single year indicating that you are still on it and update your information. So this is what kind of all of these emails are for, just showing you the different correspondence. And then you can also send an email to this number, and this is where it shows where we will be funded in the year of 2023. So then they responded back saying, like, do you have Medicaid? Do you have, certain things I guess you need, because this is a Medicaid waiver that is what the funding comes from, is what it's really called. So the funding comes through Medicaid. So that part is important, that you have Medicaid. And then she sent me the information saying all the paperwork that I need. And one thing that affected us is that Trevor needed a psychiatric review or evaluation, which is something I did when he was in school. I cannot seem to find it. So if you have school paperwork, please keep all of your paperwork. I thought I had it. I can't find it. So that's where I'm at in this particular stage, is I'm looking for this documentation, or I have to get another evaluation done. And I can only imagine how that would go with Trevor and doctors, or any child with doctors. And here is where I got the text message where we meet. So you can kind of see from 2014 to 2023 or 2024, it would have been 10 years. Wow.
I'll end the video now and then I'll break down my steps and my levels or how things have elevated. But today is my interview. I go into the office and I'm taking you with me. I don't want to record nothing. I can't record, so I won't get in trouble. But just to kind of share and give you insights. If you don't have any support groups for autism or stuff like that, you don't even know about this stuff. They don't advertise it. Why? There's enough resources in the world for everybody.
All right, we just arrived at the place. Trevor bought his talker just in case he has to talk. So let's go see.
That's it, servicing.
All right, we made it in the room. I see a bunch of papers. I'm also wearing masks. So the young lady arrived and she brought us in, put us in the conference room. Then she came. Then she gave me this document, kind of explaining to me like the process or where I'm at in the process. This piece of paper right here really helped. So right now we are working on clinical eligibility. So that part was good to know. The sad part was that she said it takes like a year to and a half for this whole process. I need to now find Trevor's evaluation, which he did when he was a child. So if you have this, keep it. I can't find it. I thought it was attached to his IEP, but they need a copy of that. And she's going to, after I get her that, arrange for a medical health provider, another doctor's appointment, which she said they always do. And it's one of their doctors they're going to choose from. And this will take another 4 weeks. And then I asked her to explain to me what the services are, because I decided to choose home-based versus sending Trevor to a facility. The facility wait time right now is 8 months to a year. So I would prefer to provide services for Trevor at home. And here is what those documentations look like. So these are the services that are part of that would be provided. They will pay up to 3 times whatever, I guess, Social Security is. She said it is about $2,700 per month. And so I'm assuming why this is not something that they advertise or promote and why the process is such a long time, because I feel like when it comes to like disability or people getting different type of assistance, they don't really share that process. But she did let me know that this process is a Medicaid waiver and Trevor can then continue services. For example, his speech therapy, which is something that really helped him talk, which is one reason why he doesn't really like to be social, because he doesn't like the way his words come out, his voice. So we need continuous practice and just different stuff like that. Occupational therapy, physical therapy, all those things that stopped when, everyone may know, when our kids exit school, those services are no longer available. So this is what this will do. The next 10 or 15 minutes, she did ask me a series of questions, and they were rated from, 1 is okay, 2 is extreme, and they were all questions about Trevor, his behavioral at home, how he functions at home. And I found it a little difficult for me to answer these questions because since COVID, Trevor has always been at home. We don't have a lot of outside interaction because of his anxiety. So I did my best, and then that was the end of it. So the whole process, this whole interview or 30-minute meeting did not take long. And then I'll share with you the next steps that she did tell me about. And she also shared with me this document that I'm putting on the screen. If I have any problems with how they're treating me, how the service is going. And I will tell you guys, I am very unhappy with how long the process takes, or at least I really wish I had that document that gave me the next step is for the next 6 weeks, this will happen. The next 7 weeks, this will happen. It's really hard to navigate life.
The next process would be the personal planning process. So after he's determined eligible for services, what we would do is we'd have 2 discovery tool meetings. So it's a bunch of questions that ranges from everything that he can do independently to what he needs support with. And one of those meetings would be in person. One of those meetings would be a phone call or Zoom.
So after that, guys, she walked us to the door because the door is always locked. And we went to the car and we came home. I was very, very discouraged, but I know now that I need to make a part 2 to this video and let you guys know I am now on search of his evaluation and any other document. And from what she indicated to me, after I get that to her, then she will call the doctor. That'll take 4 whole weeks. So this series may take us all into next year. I am being hopeful. I am praying. I am manifesting. I just wanted to be honest and document this because, come next week, I'll be feeling probably like you guys are who's watching this video. Where am I at? What's going on? Who do I talk to? Is there a support group? Is there someone I can talk to that can walk me through that? Is there another parent that's went through this process that can mentor me? Because I just, I don't know. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps someone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next.